Ora, muito boas tardes, pessoal. Espero que estejam todos porraços à maneira. Fim de semana um bocadinho atrasado, mas isto às vezes não dá da forma que a gente quer, como diz o outro. De qualquer forma, começamos aqui com um vídeo em grande mesmo. Quem é que se lembra dos Simpsons? Aquela série dos bonequinhos amarelos, da família amarela, que já tem 30 e não sei quantos anos. E que eu, no meu ver, é espetacular. De qualquer forma, os Simpsons têm um dom, que é o dom da adivinhação. É a família nostradamus mais conhecida do mundo, digo eu, porque realmente eles colocam situações na série que se vêm a revelar reais com o passar dos anos, ou seja, realmente acontecem situações que acontecem. E é impressionante. Isto é uma matéria para ser estudada, uns desenhos animados para serem estudados. De qualquer forma, deixo-vos aqui o vídeo e digo o que acham. Que é impressionante. É.
Ding dong, I know you can hear me. Open up the door. I only wanna play a little. Ding dong, you can't keep me waiting. It's already too late for you to try and run away. I see you through the window. Our eyes are locked together. I can sense your horror. Now I'd like to see you closer. Here I come to find you. Hurry up and run. Let's play a little game and have fun. Ding dong, where is it you've gone to? Do you think you won our game of hide and seek? There's nothing good. I hear your footsteps walking around through the halls. I can hear your sharp.
Bem, neste segundo vídeo temos os cientistas chineses a mexericarem. É algo que eu não consigo compreender. Após uma pandemia como tivemos, voltam a mexericarem algo que desta vez aparentemente estão a conseguir fazer com que seja mais mortífero, ou seja, algo que consiga fazer um estrago muito maior do que fez, alegadamente para estudos. A gente já sabe, ou acho eu que a grande maioria da população mundial já sabe, que os estudos valem o que vale. Eu acho que é mais uma cagada que veio aí, porque tudo o que fazem já se percebeu que é para um controle mundial, ou seja, um controle da população, ou controle populacional, como se quiserem chamar. O que constantemente se está a ver, e a grande maioria das pessoas acha que não. De qualquer forma, fica aqui este vídeo de alguém que aprofundou esta ideia. Até já.
There is now a coronavirus strain that is 100% deadly. Scientists in China apparently created a mutated virus strain that is 100% lethal. They tested it on mice with human-like genetic structures, aka humanized mice. The virus targets multiple organs, including the brain, and rapidly deteriorates the body. It killed 100% of the mice, 100%, in less than 8 days. My only question is, why is China doing this? Is it just for studying and research purposes? Make sure to hit that follow button because I'll keep you guys updated on what else I'll find.
Bem, quando fazemos obras em casa e descobrimos que afinal, em vez de termos 100 metros quadrados, temos 100 ou 300 metros quadrados. Este vídeo aparentemente foi descoberto mais secções na casa que estavam escondidas. O porquê? Faço a mínima ideia. Mas conseguiram aumentar bastante a casa. Tinham comprado por 50, agora se quer terão que pagar mais 50. Vejam só.
Erin, Claudia, and her husband bought a 200-year-old flat. They started refurbishing it and remodeling it and found out it had a dark and creepy secret. Some people believe someone was trying to hide something here. Check this out.
Yes. Then yeah, you be my model. And then under the stairs, we knocked it through. Don't make noises! And then you look through the hole. It is just a fucking staircase. What the fuck? And a door. Don't make noises. I have to fucking live here.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we're gonna. Well, it's gone.
Shine the light down there.
Fuck.
Shine the light down there. Alright. Through even further.
How the fuck did you get through that hole? With great difficulty. I was gonna say.
Boy. Right, let's go. Shut up. Okay. What you're
Have
seeing
you got a
goes
mask? You
down.
don't know what's down here.
I haven't got what else you can.
If you have a look, it goes down even further.
What, another staircase?
Yeah.
Shut up, man. What?
Okay.
What?
It's as big as your flat down here.
Oh my god.
They continue on investigating and remodeling the house, and they found a secret room.
Okay.
What?
It's as big as your flat down here.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
There's a door there that goes out onto the street.
Shut up, man.
What the heck? Why hide this room?
Finally found the secret room.
Ok, o Vaticano e os seus segredos. Eu penso que eles têm centenas de segredos. Centenas de segredos. Mas pronto, de qualquer forma, fica aqui um videozinho para verem. Força!
So a month ago, I was talking about how the Vatican scares the absolute shit out of me. And so I started reading a real PDF document called The Secrets of the Vatican. And I'm going to tell you 5 things that the Vatican is hiding that no one knows about. I will warn you, some of these secrets are very eerie and they actually will have you thinking about what's going on present day as well as what is to come. So if you're someone who scares easily, just scroll. Secret number 1. The Bible actually contained 80 chapters, and now the Bible has 66. The Vatican actually took these missing chapters out of the Bible and they keep them. The name of these chapters in the Bible are actually quite mystical. Some of those books that were taken, there were 18, and now the remaining number of chapters is 66, which is weird in itself. But here are some of them that say like the Book of Giants, the Book of Psalms, and it said that some of these books actually contain myths of sirens, mermaids, giants, and things of that nature, which kind of makes sense of why they would take them out. And the Vatican has these, by the way. In what I think they said 1615, they actually removed these books from the Bible. This includes the missing chapter, the story of Bel and the Dragon, the Apostles' Creed, the Apocalypse of Abraham. Yeah, that freaks me out. Fact number 2, there were 3 children that were said to have seen the Virgin Mary, and the Virgin Mary bestowed upon them 3 secrets, one for each individual child. These are the children, Lucia, Francisco, and Jaquita. I don't really know how to say her name. I probably butchered it. But over the course of time, these secrets were kept private. Like nobody knew what they were because the children didn't want to speak until one of them said that she was going to speak for all 3 of them. This lady held on to these secrets until she released 2 secrets. One of those secrets was about her giving a depiction of hell, what hell looked like. And it's pretty eerie. I mean, you can go look it up and she gives a very detailed description. And then the second one, which was before either one of these things happened, World War I and World War II, she said that God would call for a war on man and he would end the World War I, but there will be another World War II if they didn't appease God. And sure enough, it happened. But what's kind of crazy is the 3rd secret. The 3rd secret of Fatima was kept quiet the longest. It wasn't until the Pope actually ordered her to tell him what the third secret was. And she did so by writing it on a letter and putting it in an envelope and sealing it with wax. And she told the Pope, do not open it until 1960. This third secret is the most controversial and still to this day is the most prominent because it was a premonition about what would happen in 20th and 21st century from Fatima. So I'm going to explain it more, but this is just a summary of all three. But the third one, which is the most prominent, it says that in the 20th century, it would be the persecution of Christians that would bring on the apocalypse. She said the 20th and the 21st century, there would be people in army gear that would start to kill Christians. Yeah. That's what she said she saw in her vision, and this would unappease God, and this would bring forth the apocalypse. The third secret is about aliens. In the archives, it is said that they have proof that aliens came and helped ancient Sumerians as well as ancient people create massive structures and even history of nuclear weapons back in Egyptian times. So if you have ever heard of the Anunnaki, they're real, and actual evidence of them exists in the Vatican archives that is like 38 meters underground. I have to do a part 2 with the other 2 facts, so stay tuned and I'll post that.
Bem, esta jovem teve uma atitude meio esquisita no avião. Até hoje ninguém sabe muito bem o porquê, qual a razão e a lógica, mas o facto é que ela alegava ver alguém no avião que não era humano. Não era humano. Já não é a primeira pessoa a acontecer, o que começa a ser um bocadinho estranho. De qualquer forma, vou aqui deixar-vos 2 vídeos. O segundo vídeo, também dela, alega que não pode falar sobre o assunto. Entretanto, houve outro vídeo dela também pelo meio, em que as coisas ficaram assim meio esquisitas. De qualquer forma, é estranho o que ela realmente terá visto para ter a atitude que teve. Fica aqui o vídeo.
Where is the lady on the plane who supposedly saw a shapeshifter? On July 2nd, Tiffany Gomez was in an altercation with another passenger and she demanded to get off the aircraft. According to DFW Airport Department of Public Safety records, Gomez accused another passenger of stealing her AirPods. Her loud yells toward the passenger came with what Gomez calls a figure of speech, an expletive-filled tirade in which she referred to the passenger as being not real. In the moment, she said, she didn't notice people filming her having a breakdown, but it only took about 24 hours for those videos to go viral and Gomez to realize what she had done. It wasn't until I had a moment to calm down that I was like, this is bad, this is really bad, Gomez said. When I got home, I was like panicking, freaking out, checking out the internet just to see, like searching anything I could. I was literally petrified of what was going to come out. Gomez's viral moment seemed to have a life of its own. She became known as Crazy Plane Lady or Not Real Woman. The internet filled with theories about what she saw, Bigfoot or a spiritual being perhaps, and whether she had ulterior motives. Some time ago, Saturday Night Live immortalized her in a skit. What was so different was the conspiracy theories behind it, Gomez said. All my friends were like, just give it 72 hours, no big deal. And then it's like 3-4 months later, it was still going. It was a unique situation. So what did Gomez see that prompted the not real phrase? Nothing, actually. When you're really worked up, I was not thinking clearly through my words, Gomez said. It was a figure of speech, not a good one, and then the media ran with it a different way and changed the narrative. That's when conspiracy theories went crazy.
Listen, I mean, I gotta ask you, how does it feel to be traveling again?
Great.
You know, in the airport again after what you went through?
A little bit of anxiety, but it's been good. Yeah.
Are you doing anything differently, like, you know, when you're getting ready to travel, or was there any new techniques you used?
No.
No?
No.
And a lot of people are curious what exactly you saw, because you know, you alluded to what you saw, but like, we just want to know, like, you know,
Yeah.
what did you see?
I mean, thanks for asking that, but I have been told I cannot comment on it right now.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to, like, you know, have a full kind of interview somewhere, or like, what's going on? What's the deal? What's the plan
rate
on?
it's going, I feel like it's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
So yes, there's some things in the works, mostly nonprofit charity stuff. But I've been trying to like lay low for the most part, but reporters wouldn't let that happen.
Será aqui aquela parte do oceano onde um não se junta com o outro devido às quantidades de sal? Talvez. Vejam e digam-me o que é que acham. Here in the middle of the ocean. Look, check out this water. And then in a second this is going to be glassy clear. What the heck? This is crazy. What did we just go through here? That's insane. Yeah. This is so weird. Up there. What? What? But I mean, that's like just a different world over there. What was that? Yeah. From horizon to horizon. I gotta see on the phone where the fuck we go. Yeah. Os próximos dois vídeos vê-se uma luz esquisita, um género de luz laser, um género de laser luz, e o segundo género de luz pulsar, em que supostamente a NASA, isto foi uma filmagem da estação espacial, e ao que tudo indica poderia ter sido, ou poderá ter sido, a gravação do género buraco negro. Se é ou não, fica aí ao vosso critério. Força.
A weird night movie was taken. We don't know where or when. Someone we don't know took it. It was taken from a very tall building. The movie shows everything down below. There are trees all around. Up in the sky is a strange, shiny thing. It is way up high. The weird flying thing flashes blue light. It shoots a bright white beam down. The video is cool, but we don't know where it came from, so we don't know if it's real. The weird lights could just be someone playing. The quiet floating thing could just be something we don't get. Or maybe it's a spaceship. We need more stuff to know. The video makes us wonder.
Did NASA film the opening of a black hole? At least that's what a user on the internet claims. In the images we can see the stars and part of the International Space Station. After a few moments, a strong glow appears in the center of the image, and we can clearly see what appears to be a disk of dust spinning at high speed with a black object in the middle. Immediately after this event, NASA cut off the live internet feed and no further explanation was given. Could NASA have captured some kind of artificial phenomenon that we shouldn't be aware of? What do you think?
Já que gostamos numa de oceano, deixo-vos aqui um vídeo filmado no meio do oceano por uns pescadores, e a pergunta que se faz é: o que raio é isto que está a aparecer? Será uma bolsa de gás? Será um vulcão? Que raio poderá ser? Vejam o vídeo e digam-me, escrevam aí abaixo o que é que vocês acham.
This very strange video is circling the internet of what's supposed to be this very strange phenomena happening in the middle of the ocean. A couple of people inside of a boat captured it on camera. I'm going to show you guys the entire video. Some people are relating this to underwater volcanoes, but I'm not exactly sure if this is the case. I'm going to show you guys the video. You tell me what you think is going on here. Check this out. Pay attention, look at the size of this thing. Look at this over here. What's going on here, guys? What is your take?
Por aqui, será verdadeiro? Será fake? É uma boa pergunta, penso eu, que realmente é esquisito, e a forma como foi filmado está brutal. Tipo, será que ninguém se deu conta? Será que foi mesmo um achado ver aquele OVNI a passar lá por trás da câmara? Não sei, digam-me a vossa opinião, que é brutal é.
A video was recorded in the city of Tunja, Colombia in 2023 by Jose Pinilla using a camera on his motorcycle. In the footage we see Jose with the city of Tunja in the background. After a few moments, a disc-shaped object appears floating in the sky about 15 miles away from where Jose was. The object was at an altitude of approximately 1,000 feet. It was about the size of a bus and did not emit any light or sound. The alleged UAP slowly moved across the sky until it went out of view of the camera. The cameraman does not seem to have noticed the object at the time of filming. There is a possibility this could be CGI or maybe a potential extraterrestrial sighting. More analysis would be needed to determine if the video shows an actual unidentified flying object or if it is an edited hoax. What do you think? Did Josie witness a true UAP sighting?
Outra situação de saúde pública. Saúde pública neste caso. Será que é saudável beber de águas vinda de uma garrafa de plástico? Muitas vezes a gente ou não sabe ou não tem noção, mas muitas das garrafas são colocadas inclusive na rua, ao sol, na altura do verão, à altura do calor. Elas estão ali um bocadinho ao sol, um dia, 2, 3, 5, 10, não sei. Mas tirando isso, já são aparentemente engarrafadas com microplásticos que aparentemente entram na nossa corrente sanguínea. O que é que isso poderá ter de estrago interior? Eu acredito bastantes coisas. À medida que a evolução vai passando, vamos descobrindo cada vez mais cagadas existentes, e a questão é: que água saudável a gente já poderá beber? Boa pergunta. Da torneira, flúor, lexívias, enfim, uma catrafada de coisas. Das garrafas de plástico. São os microplásticos. Que água é que a gente poderá eventualmente realmente confiar? Tirando que mesmo quem faz testes às águas, às vezes vale o que vale. Porque são testes assim muito duvidosos.
Maybe we should stop drinking out of plastic water bottles.
Now a new alarming study says water bottles are filled with hundreds of thousands of microplastics. These microscopic particles are small enough to enter the human bloodstream.
Tiny disruptors to our bodies may be in the water we drink because of what the water is in. Plastic. Columbia and Rutgers University researchers say they tested 3 popular brands of bottled water sold in the United States. They found, using laser technology, The average liter of a bottle of water has nearly 250,000 invisible nanoplastics.
Because they're so teeny, they might migrate through tissues of our digestive tract, lungs, and into our bloodstream.
Doctors say these plastics are estrogenics. They are omnipotent and potentially harmful.
No 8º vídeo que eu tinha feito, coloquei uma rapariga a falar algumas palavras, algumas ideias acertadas no meu ver, e neste vídeo vou voltar a colocar alguém a falar, não é igual, mas com a mesma ideologia. Cada vez mais somos controlados, somos máquinas autênticas de acorda, trabalha, cuida, deita, dorme, acorda, trabalha, cuida, enfim. A vida deixou de ser propriamente uma vida, é arrastar de vida, digamos assim. Isto é uma coisa tão contínua, tão banal já, que as pessoas deixaram de gozar, deixaram de aproveitar, deixaram de se divertir. Cada vez estão-se a deixar de divertir mais por vários motivos. Posso-vos elucidar um deles a nível monetário, obviamente, e cada vez se vê mais que o ser humano está feito para trabalhar, trabalhar e trabalhar. Estamos a voltar ao tempo dos nossos avós, bisavós e por aí vai. E aqui é mais uma demonstração disso. Espero que gostem do vídeo. Fica aqui. Até já.
Why would you put a kid in a room behind a desk when the sun is out for their whole entire childhood? Not put them in front of water or ocean or anything that inspires them. Dim lights. If you notice, schools, jails, and hospitals all look exactly the same. Why wouldn't it be in something inspiring? Why? Because it's a program to keep us controlled. When you have to have order of masses, you have to have them all doing the same thing so you can know what they're doing, you can monetize what they're doing, you know how they're doing it. So at a very early age, I was like, yo, all this shit y'all teaching me, first of all, none of it makes me think I'm number one. It would make me, if I believed that y'all were teaching me, especially back then, that I'm number two, that I could never be a boss, that there could never be a black president. They never teach us how to pass laws and lobby or be politicians, and that's the only way to make change. So it has to be strategic. So when a cycle continues over and over again without change, it's either insanity or it's intentional. Somebody's losing, which is us, but somebody's winning, which is them. And they're controlling the game. So now we have to make our own game, which behooves us. But the patterns that are implemented, like you said, the DNA of who you are starts when you're a child. What happens as soon as you're 4 or 5 years old? Until you get taught what to read, how to read, what to do, and you're also told that the only way you can break a social class.
Agora, por fim, pessoal, deixo-vos aqui mais 2 videozinhos sobre gigantes. E da antiguidade. Vídeos bem velhinhos e que dão que pensar até onde vai a ideologia de que os gigantes é tudo uma história. Será? Diz o velho ditado que enquanto uma história acrescenta um ponto, não é? E que dentro de uma história há sempre um fundo de verdade. Então, fica aqui os vídeos. Espero que tenham gostado. Espero que passem um bom resto de sábado e até amanhã. Abraço!
You gave me a shoulder when I needed it. You showed me love when I wasn't feeling it. You helped me fight when I was giving in. And you made me laugh when I was losing it. 'Cause you are you.
It was not just giant people that inhabited this realm. not too long ago. With the massive world trees, everything was much, much larger. And we stand in the shadows of this massive post-apocalyptic time. Are these the remains of these giant mushrooms from that much larger time? Or are we just to believe the mainstream, just random erosion? I believe these are the signs of the much larger times, covered up in mud and turned to stone in an instant in the Great Flood. Research the mud fossils and begin to dig up a much larger past. Question everything, friends. Until next time.